Greetings, this is This, and I am me, as we all know at this point. Oh my goodness. And Maddie is Maddie and Madeline. Just, that is that. We left off here in chapter 8 B-side. Ooh. Hopefully somewhere near the end. I can't be sure. I can't know for certain. But hopefully maybe. We're hanging on to the hope. And I've got to get to the other side of this room. I feel like I was doing a much better job of getting to the other side of it at the end of last episode than I am now. But that's okay. I'm used to being worse at things than I used to be. So, this is, no different for me. No different at all. But what will be different is, I will get through and everything will be great. Oh! I'll get through and everything will be great and then we'll be done and I'll get to do chapter 9, which I will never probably complete ever because it's going to be way too grossly difficult. So, yeah, that's that. That's all I've got to say. I'll just be silent for the rest of the episode. Okay, I won't be okay. I can't. What is the point of that? Not to be rude or weird about it. Because I know that there are dang it. There are reasons that this sort of thing could be nice or people would like it. But I saw the other day a playthrough. Would you call it a playthrough? I don't know. I saw a video, I didn't watch it, but I saw that it was in existence. No! How do I get on the top one? I saw a video for a little indie horror game that had no commentary. And you know how that's a thing. There are walkthroughs. People will post walkthroughs or tutorials. People will post let's plays, which is what I'm doing. I'm playing the game, guys. I'm not walking you through it. I'm just playing it, and you're supposed to just want to watch it to watch someone play the game, not to necessarily learn something. But then there are also videos that people will do of gameplay that has no commentary. That is a thing. But I saw one for an indie horror game the other day, and I just thought, why? I just didn't really understand what the point would be of watching a horror game that has very little other than it didn't really. Why would you want to watch that without seeing reactions with it? Wouldn't you rather play the game? And it wasn't really necessarily a walkthrough either. It was just sort of I don't want to give too many details because then people will know what I'm talking about and someone somewhere could feel bad about it. And I'm not trying to say it to be mean. I'm just saying because I don't really understand. But I guess, yeah, the suspense would be there as you're watching because you're ooh, when is something scary going to happen? But the game didn't even really have very much audio or anything. It's kind of just, you got to be there for the experience, right? And if so, someone's recording the no commentary version and it's just who's even getting scared? What's fun about this? I don't know. I know that there are reasons that kind of playthrough could be enjoyable to watch for certain games and stuff. So I know I'm saying why and I don't understand it, which seems as if it should elicit responses from people to be explaining to me and helping me to understand. Oh, they probably like would want to do it because of this, or like I would like to watch one of those because of this. But at the same time, I'm saying, I guess, you know, I can understand with other things, and or like if you are just trying to answer my question with how much information I'm giving you, you probably will tell me things that I already can get on my own. And I'm saying this specific one thing I'm talking about that I'm not actually detailing is more or less the thing that I don't understand. But I'm sure it's out there for other things as well. I'm sure there are plenty of other times when there's been a no commentary version of a game posted onto YouTube that you could imagine being like, I don't think I'd really want to watch that without someone's reaction going along with it. I would rather play it myself. Okay, there we go. So that's more or less what we need to do, right? Ow. I definitely can use 2 dashes at the beginning because I know that I don't need... Ow. I know that I don't need... Like, I know I can get to the recharge crystal. There we go! Oh, dang it. There's a doorbell thingy? Oh, this is terrible. Okay, yeah, I know I can get to the recharge crystal. Oh, without using both dashes. And then we know that we can get to the next section without using any, and so therefore I can use both of them to get through that gap. That's good. We've learned a lot here. We've learned a lot. If there's a horror movie that is like horror movie. If there's a scary video game that is like a horror movie, then I can understand you being like, yeah, I'll just watch it. I'll just watch like someone upload their playthrough but with no commentary, and I watch that. I would rather not have someone screaming over the whole thing. I want to be immersed. But this was not that type of game. That's all I'm saying. This was the type of game that I feel like you should either play for yourself and or watch someone play, not just watch on its own. But it's none of that matters at all. To each their own. None of that matters at all. But I mean, if I can't sit here and talk about things that are on my mind that I find interesting or confusing or whatever, then what do you want me to talk about? Because that's why you're here, to listen to me talking while I'm playing the game. So yeah, maybe that was an irrelevant thing to talk about, but at the same time, it was kind of exactly relevant because that's the point of the video. That and, well, getting through this room. I've got to get through this room, and so far I haven't had much luck. Haven't had much luck at all, and it doesn't even seem like it's that difficult. But I'm just not on my A game right now. Oh my god. Because I have to do a combination of dashing? Dang it. Of dashing, bouncing, and jumping. And it's kind of difficult for me. So at the beginning part, we bounce, and then we dash, dash. Then we bounce, bounce, bounce along those. But on our way back, I've been trying... There we go. To do the types of bounces where you actually jump. But I don't need to do it for these ones. But now I should do it. There we go. And so I'm like having to do 3 different things, 3 different types of movement. And I'm not very good at it, apparently. I like it when they give me one type of movement. Let's like just bounce your way across, and I'm like, okay, will do. You've got it. Or they're like, dash your way across, and I'm like, okay, over up, you've got it. Okay, okay. Bounce. There we go. That's tricky, that's tricky. And so then I have no more dash. oh, it's going to be bouncing and or jump bouncing from there on out until I get to another crystal. I'm scared. I'm doing it all wrong. It's wibbly wobbly. So far, definitely not looking good for getting the chapter done today, unfortunately. Yeah. I overshot. That's always a bit disappointing. Jump. I don't know how to keep talking unless I just keep making excuses for myself. I need another topic to talk about, or I'm just gonna keep talking about how bad I am. Okay. Why did I... Well, you see what I was doing. Insert excuse for myself. I was trying to practice the jump bouncing, but you definitely should not do the jump bouncing on the way over. Look at how much it screws things up. Jump bounce though. See, I'm trying and it's not working. I'm trying and it's just terribly wrong. Go. Jump bounce. Okay. Let's talk about mountains. Why did I... You can't dash there. Let's talk about mountains and I'm thinking so hard about a new topic that I'm not thinking about the right thing to do here at all. Topics. Wow, God, oh my God. I just imagined I just imagined this being the first playthrough, like the first video that someone's ever seen from me. I'm so sorry. It's not normally like this. The skill level is normally like this, but the commentary level is not normally like this. I'm so sorry. They must think I'm crazy. Oh my God. Okay, well anyway, we're talking about mountains and obstacles and overcoming those obstacles. Oh wait, have I already talked about this during this playthrough before? Whoops, my bad. This is dreadful, and I hate everything about it. It's not working. It's not working. The jump bouncing is dreadful. I'm too slow. My brain has been put on ice. I can't. Sharpen my mind. I am a quick, cunning, fast thinker and learner and knower and doer. I've got it all. I'm a what are those people called? A speed artist. No, what are the people called that? I'm a speed runner. That's the word. There we go. I'm a speed runner and I press buttons quickly. Okay. Quickly. Yeah. And then I press buttons quickly. Okay, I think I was too quick at the beginning. There we go. And then focus on the bounce. So basically you go here, then you go through there, and then you do that and that and that and then that and that and that and that and that. And I still don't make it. Is it because I'm going too quickly that the thingy-mabobber's at a different time now and it's not high enough over? Yeah, I think that's partly to do with it. That is what can be so difficult about some of these levels in this game. Because there's timing that you have to do and timing that the level has to do. And like, it's not the most precise, like locked in thing that it can only be done a certain way. But it's like, I can get over to here just fine. but I can't get over that thing. So I need to slow something down somewhere, but I shouldn't be slowing down my button pushes. I should be like slowing down how quickly I'm going through the environment, but like how quickly I'm going through is what's making it work. And so if I slow that down, then that's not gonna work. And then, you get what I'm saying? It's like there's speed to how quickly I do each maneuver, but then there's also how far I move when I do certain maneuvers. Ugh. I can do the first dash at that point, right? I think I'm just supposed to be already doing the first dash that I'm allotted. Yeah. We were gonna go diagonally up. My brain and my hand just hadn't made that decision together yet, mutually. My brain had made that decision, my hand had not. So let's try to get on the same page this time, guys. Let's try to get on the same page. Once again, hands a little delayed. Okay. So I need to be quicker, but not at the beginning. This is all good. Do this the same way you've always been doing it. It's working. It's working. It's working. Oh, well, that's not gonna work. Can that thing fling me up through the spikes? Please? Ow. I don't like doing the first dash there. Did I kind of get through that other time? Yeah. But I don't think I got through in a good way. Or in the way that I'm supposed to. I just don't know if I should bounce on the little bouncer. Ow. And have it try to launch me through the spikes. Because if you go on the bouncy things through the spikes, you don't get stabbed until your way back down, right? The initial way through is fine. Ow. So do I want it to launch me up there? Or do I want to try and climb up with the ice thingamabobbers? I think I want to have it launch me up there. I'm so conflicted though. And we are so far into the episode already and I've made absolutely zero progress. This is disappointing. Very disappointing. Oh no. Okay, guys, I'll get there eventually. Or I won't. I can't see into the future like that. So I can't actually tell you. Ah! I'm here? Oh, no! I could have at least... Well, we can call that more progress than I had before. Okay, we'll call it that. That was more progress than before. And it had only been like a minute since I last talked to you guys. So, okay. I'll have to consider that good. Like, that was good. That was good. More progress. Oh my god. Okay. So right when I decided to start, you know, giving up any hope and thinking, oh, okay, we can't exactly have this be the only room I do this episode, you decided to actually speed up the process of my skills really, you know, the training really haven't kicked in. Okay, I get it. I still keep accidentally jump bouncing on that one over and over again, and it kills me. But, you know, I won't do it this time. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. But then bounce there and there, and then that's the tough part. And then you go up here, and then... The tricky thing is getting back. How am I going to get back? I guess we'll have to worry about that when we get there. Uh-oh. Yeah, so I have to get on the higher crystal. Right? Get on the higher crystal on the way there. And then maybe we'll be able to make it back somehow, but we have no dash for any of that. So it's all reliant on our own launching capabilities. Just bouncing and pressing A. That's all you have once you get to this part here. If it's close. It's close. I can totally land on the higher up one. On my way there. I didn't think I was going to make any of that. I wasn't ready to jump. It didn't that look haphazard? Okay. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, goodness. That last one is so hard for me to jump on. I don't know why. And so I'm still not prepared every time that I get it. Like, I'm prepared some of the times, but not every time. I wasn't saying I'm not prepared every time. I was saying I'm not prepared every time. Yeah, it's an important distinction. Important distinction. Jump, jump, jump. Go, go. And then right when I get to it, like right when I just scrape my way over there, just barely hanging on by a thread. Is it salvageable? I couldn't really tell if that was salvageable or not. Da 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 da. Was it salvageable? Da 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 da. I don't know. Go, go, bounce, bounce, bounce. Go, go. Oh, that one's not salvageable. You gotta be on the one above it. You have to land your dash all the way over there. On to the one above it. The one saving grace. Bounce, bounce. No. Yeah, I'll try anyway. The one saving grace of this chapter that keeps everything from just being the most dismal place ever is the heart motif. Yeah. The heart motif and the heart, like, when you die, the heart shape of the screen. That's really, you know, that's working hard right there. That's paying the bills. The heart shape cut out. Otherwise things would be bad, bad, bad here. They would be bad, bad, bad. Oh my god, I actually did that? Okay. No! I wasn't high enough up! Oh, I probably needed to bounce, but I tried to dash or something. I don't know. It was probably my fault. It's crazy though. Some people... I didn't do any of that right. Some people are literally just so good at video games. Like, the amount with which I'm struggling... Like, I know what I'm supposed to do and what buttons I'm supposed to press and when. But the amount that I'm literally struggling to just complete the same maneuvers that I've already completed multiple times before is a little bit ridiculous. Like, why can't I just... Now that I've done it and I've learned it, why can't I just do it the same way again? It's not like some mystery. I know what it is to do. I just need to do it again. And I jump there when you're supposed to jump over there later, not now. But some people literally, like... Okay. So close. So close. Some people are so good that they just do that. Like, once they, like, have it dialed in... And they're like, oh, okay, you want me to jump off that last ice block? Like, do a jump bounce? Okay, good, I'll do that. And they just do a jump off the last ice block. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe I do it, like, maybe 50% of the time if I'm lucky. Otherwise, you know, thanks for letting me know that that's what I'm supposed to do, but I've been trying to do that this whole time. I've been trying this whole entire time to bounce off that last thing so that it launches me over the thing so that I don't get hit by the thing. But I just keep failing. I just keep failing. Okay. Jump. I don't think that's it, man. I don't think that's the way. Because, I mean, I guess maybe if I know ahead of time that I'm supposed to go the other direction. I mean, like, I know ahead of time, but I'm not thinking about it. I can't seem to get out of the situation that I've gotten myself into when I get over to the little switch ding-dong thing. But maybe it's just that I'm not, you know, I'm not starting to turn around to bail out of there fast enough. Maybe if I can get a chance to actually go through, have an attempt to go through, but where I'm prepared ahead of time to bail out. You know, we've had at least 2 other successful attempts at getting there, so maybe by now, I did the thing again. Maybe by now I will know to bail out. Because this sort of has a bit of a stop and turn around factor to it, right? Yeah. I hate that. I will never do this room. I hate that. Guys, I think this is where we end the game. I actually, there was still so much more for me to do. And I haven't even gotten good at this part yet. And there was so much more that was so stupidly difficult. I have to bounce off of that stupid thing without hitting the spikes in all of those different places. And I don't even know where to go next. Oh my god. I'm not even sure if we will get through this room today. Yeah, I feel like this might actually be where we call it. I mean, on the one hand, it seems a little bit hasty to think that I would just end the whole series because it took me like an hour in one room and I hadn't yet gotten through it. But you guys have to understand, like I said in a previous episode, I don't think I've ever really taken that much more than an hour on a room. I've thought that maybe there's been a room or 2 here or there where if you combined like me ending in that room and then me starting the next episode in a room, maybe something added up to a good bit over an hour. But I'd say the longest on average that I've had to try a room for I have no dash. So I literally bounced up in the air and then I was just plummeting like a rock again. You know? The longest I've ever really had to try, like, if you like round things, would be like approximately an hour, you know? And so that's about as long as I really can make an episode be. So unless you want to see me, you're like, oh, well, you know, it took me more than that long to do that room. Okay, well, unless you want to see me doing the same room for multiple episodes in a row, that means I have to spend a ton of extra time outside of my normal schedule of recording to progress the game. And I don't even know which time I would make it through the room. So it's kind of hard to try and play games. I hate that. Okay, just don't choke up maybe. It can be difficult to play a game like and try to make progress, quote unquote, without recording it, because you will miss the progress being made. You can't plan when you're going to get good and get through the room, right? So I kind of have to record my attempts, and yeah, I can cut a whole bunch of it out, but like then that's just, you know, wasted time. Like I don't mean to make it sound all like I don't know, corporate or something. Like, oh well, I'm not gonna do this work without, you know, getting my time for the video. But I'm just saying, logically speaking, if I had all the time in the world, yes, I could get through the different difficulty levels of rooms for a certain game. But it gets to a point where like the, you know, time investment versus the return that you get out of it is not going to be good or worth it for the playthrough in general, because people don't want to watch me. People don't even want to watch me of being in the same room for half an hour, which is what has happened. People are already like, move on, cut this out. But it's not a walkthrough, okay? We're having a casual fun time here. We're having a casual fun time. Dang it. Where you get to go through the struggles with me, and then you get to be super happy and excited and celebrate as well when we all collectively can stop the suffering. So, yeah. As much as I would love to be stuck in the same room for multiple hours and have you guys watch every single second of it, I don't think that you guys would love that. So, please, all of this is me saying, please, world, please, let me get through this room so that we can continue the playthrough. Because some people, like if people have been watching this... Oh my god. You really can't have any screw-ups or hesitation. Like you can't hope that the next crystal will bounce you. You gotta go on the one that's there. What was I saying? I don't know. Something about we're all gonna get through this and blah blah blah. Yeah. But yeah, I need to get through this room so that we can continue with the playthrough. Oh yeah. Because I think if anyone has been watching through this long, then the thing that they want most of all is to see me complete everything. Like if you still are watching, it's because you want to see, like, you know, the whole thing done. And so you don't want me to be stuck here. Why doesn't this work anymore? Okay. I think I was dashing too quickly. Bounce, bounce. That part is so difficult. I hate it. Oh, don't dash that quickly. You just learned that. You just learned that. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Ah. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Okay. So yeah. Let's cross our fingers that we can get through and we don't have to abandon all hope. Don't abandon all hope. Don't abandon all hope. What are those things in the walls? Those fossils? Those skeletons are of what? Like, it seems like they're some sort of prehistoric, like, sea creature of some kind with their curved body like that. But it doesn't really look like it has like a normal fish tail. Don't normal fish tails have... I mean, it doesn't look like a fish bone skeleton at all, I guess. Well, that was just screwed up and thrown away. Just literally took a perfectly good meal and just threw it down the trash. That's what I just did there. Go, go. Oh, I went too good? Too fast? Too high up? This is sick. Okay. Ga da da wa ba wa da. Oh. And I know that there's an accessibility feature that you guys have told me about that would allow us to see through to the end of the game if we get really, really stuck. So I suppose I could still consider doing that if it really came down to it. And, you know, time was of the essence. But we did still want to see the end here. That was so rude. Oh my god. Okay, then yeah, we could go for something like that. And it wouldn't really, at that point, it wouldn't be considered me finishing the game. That would pretty much, to me, personally, feel like the equivalent of... Oh my god. Okay. That would feel like the equivalent of, you know, oh, I didn't finish the game and or I didn't get all the endings. That was sick. That was sick. So I'm just going to look up the other ending and show it to you guys through my video, which I'm never here for that. Because it's like it's someone else's content. You know, it was someone else playing the game and making the accomplishment, not me. And so instead what I just say is, if it was something that was really like reactionary, if it was a really reactionary type of situation where it's like, oh, you know, this game has like multiple endings, like a really long game, like Detroit Become Human or something, you know, like an insanely long game. You know, to replay it would be very time consuming, but you do want to see another ending, and like people would want to see your reaction to the other ending. So you do something like that. That makes a little more sense to me. But if it's just like kind of bonus sort of content anyway, just to see someone else navigate through the space to get to that point, that doesn't really seem like something that I would necessarily be here for. But so yeah, I'm saying if I were to do the accessibility mode sort of thing, that's kind of the equivalent feeling that I would get from doing that. It would be like, okay, we're not really accomplishing anything anymore. We're not really completing this section, or, you know, 100%ing it, doing it all or whatever. Oh my god. We're just seeing the end. And is there really going to be that much to see? I feel like I said, it's kind of bonus content. Maybe it's not. Maybe there's the most incredible thing in chapter 9, Farewell, and it's like, if you miss out on that part and you don't do that, like, you're missing out on like the most of the game. So I can't actually know because I haven't done it and I haven't seen it and I haven't been there. But all I'm saying is I hope it doesn't come to something like that. But I will try and keep that in mind. You know, I'll try and keep it in mind. That is a possibility. Oh my. Okay. We can get through this one room today. Right? Oh, I forgot to jump. We can get through this one room today. Let's go! Because I saw the end. I saw the end of the room, so that means I can get to it, right? I wouldn't necessarily say hope has been restored, but I would say that I at least have, I would say the end is in sight. I wouldn't even say I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, because that would be like, look towards, you know, you can look towards like a good point through this darkness, right? You can see that the darkness will end soon. That's like a light at the end of the tunnel. Because, you know, for the most part, if you keep going, you will reach it. But we're not necessarily in a tunnel. So we're more of in like a, what are those, would there be a word for that I just can't think of right now? You know, like those places that have all of the like swinging blades and stuff. Jump, and then backtrack, go down here, slowly. It's got like all the swinging swords that come out of the wall, or come out of the ceiling, and it has the spikes that come out from the floor. Like, it's not really a tunnel, necessarily. Maybe like a corridor of some sorts. I feel like a dungeon? A dungeon sort of tunnel? I don't know. But like, that's a linear path as well. But there are so many hazards in place that it's not just like light at the end of the tunnel. But it is sort of like the end is in sight. Like, oh, I at least can see where the traps stop. And knowing that the traps stop at that point is like maybe meaning that something would happen. Oh my god, like that. Oh, why? Yeah, what is... Oh, because I rang the doorbell. I saw on my way through. I was like, wait, why does it look like the door will close behind me? But it was the door that I had opened before. Okay. Guys, I did it. I got through that room. I got through that room and everything was fine. Oh my. Okay, that's uncomfortable. I feel like that's one of the most uncomfortable maneuvers I've ever tried in this game. So you go, what? How did I do that? Should I just dash up like a penguin? No, you kind of die if you do that. So you want to like dash up, but then grab and then dash up. And that is more helpful. Oh. Well, you know, we still have a few minutes. Oh, God. To try a little more here. But we certainly didn't make the progress that I wanted to make this episode. I mean, at a certain point, we made the progress that I wanted to make this episode, which was... Oh. Yeah. I'm bopping my head on the ceiling by trying to go as high up as I possibly can, and it's actually detrimental to me. Okay. Got it. At a certain point, I started to make the amount of progress that I hoped I would, which is literally just getting through that room. We did that. But early on in the episode, I was thinking, you know, hey, maybe we finish this today. Maybe, just maybe, we finish this today. That hasn't happened. Okay, this is unfortunate. Okay. But what if this is the last room? It's probably not. But if it were to be the last room, that would be cool. I really actually do want to look up the amount of rooms that there are, or like, you know, if I'm close to the end. But I feel like I can't. I hate this. Okay. No. Dang it. I'm just trying to get on the other side before I start my journey through that tunnel. Because I feel like you're supposed to be on the other side. I keep choking up on that side. Shouldn't I probably be on the other side? I don't know. Well, okay, I don't know anything. But yeah, isn't it sort of the nature of the playthrough for me to not have any clue and any hope as to how much more torment I have to endure? And then I see the end and I'm like, oh my god, wow! I made it through! So, I can't look. I can't look and find out how many more rooms there are. It's not within the nature of the playthrough. Okay. Fine. Be that way. Okay. And then this way you just gotta do this multiple times, and then if I only knew how. After all these years. Maybe if only after all these years I learned how to dash horizontally without trying to course correct first. I wonder... Oh no. Oh god. I wonder if it's been a year yet of this game. Probably, right? Let's see. This is episode like... Oh, 60 something, is it not? It's surely got to be over a year. Because if I do like approximately an episode per week, and a year has, say it with me now, 52 weeks, then that would mean we're most likely past 1 year of playing this game. So after all these years, we should have learned that by now, but I haven't. Okay, ready? Maybe I can just literally be ready to press the the arrow key on my computer. Dang it. At the precise moment. I can't. Oh my god! Okay. I was very much in shock. But yeah, I can't switch controls. I can't switch from keyboard to controller. I can't switch from D-pad to thumbstick. I can't. I don't have the dexterity. If I had the dexterity to do that, I would have the dexterity to just press the stinking button the right direction the first time. So, yeah, there's no hope for me. There's really no hope for me. Okay. So, basically, we're wondering right now, hey, what do we do? What do we do at this part? After we go through there, how do I drop down faster so that I don't hit the spikes? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready! Because I should be able to hit the spikes. Oh, and let me finish a thought that I had earlier, but that I got distracted from saying. Just to clarify, I was saying I personally would not feel as if I have accomplished the game if I had accessibility features on for myself. Because I think I've been doing the majority of the game without those, and I don't think that those were necessarily made for me. But if you are someone that is utilizing... Oh my god. Okay, so maybe just go a little faster? Choke up a little bit on the thing? I don't know. If you are someone that has been using the accessibility features for this game, and that is something that's benefiting you, and letting you enjoy the game and play the game, I have no problem with that. I'm not trying to say, oh, if you use accessibility features, you didn't win the game. You didn't play the game. No. I'm just saying I have been doing like a gauntlet challenge here of my own, willpower to get through this the way that I have been. So if I were at this point to change the controls in a way that made me be able to play the game easier, I would not feel as if I was accomplishing what I set out to do in the first place, Like, I don't want to change it from what I've been experiencing, what I've been doing already, just because it's gotten too difficult for me. So I would just do that purely not for the sense of accomplishment, but just for the sake of completion of the series, if I were to do it. But yeah, no, accessibility features should definitely be included in games, and should definitely be utilized without shame for people that want to be utilizing them. But like, that's sort of not, that's not how we started this whole endeavor, and so it's not really how I want to have to finish it. Yeah. Ooh, okay, good. Perfect. Oh, it was just weak. It was weak. Okay, so this is a very lengthy room. It's not meant to give you this much trouble, because they want you to do that maneuver multiple times over. Okay. Why do they have to make the beginning so disgustingly stupid like that? Like, just an extra stupid challenge, this part. If you're gonna make the whole room stupid fire anyway... No, they're not. They're gonna bring back that mechanic near the end, and I'm gonna have to do it again. And I'm gonna be scared out of my mind again, later on. And I'm gonna die because of it. But yeah, why put that part there? Just to spite me? Goodness, haven't you already done that enough? I think I might have had a different thought in my head before I remembered that I wanted to clarify that I'm not trying to discount accessibility features, but I don't remember it anymore. What was my other point before I went off on that very important tangent? I don't know. Light at the end of the tunnel? No, it wasn't that. I think basically I just got to wrap up here anyway. I don't remember how to grab. Okay. I forgot for a second how to grab because I was needing to reposition my thumb. Oh, I was talking about how it's been a year of playing this game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a permanent, like, super mini callus in the crick of my thumb. Because for some reason maybe everyone does that. When I use my thumb on a controller, the, like, I panicked. The fingertip part of the thumb is the part that I use to press, the X button. And then the, like, first bendy part, like the first crease, is actually what is pressing the A button. And I legit have like a callus in the crease of my thumb, I think, from pressing the A button on controllers. And you know, I bet a good part of that is from this game, and a good part of it is from Hollow Knight, probably. But okay, we've got this. Oh yeah, why do they make it so difficult? Just to be rude? Just to not let me get through 2 rooms in one episode? It really is just gonna be the one? Probably really is just gonna be the one. Yeah. Yeah. Too slow. Too low. I find it disheartening. I find it disheartening that this part is so difficult and then you do more parts after. It's very rude. Very rude. Well, I don't think I'm going to be in the groove next episode. I don't think I'm going to remember this, you know, vibe of what to do here next episode. But, oh god, I already am losing it. We're just going to have to save it for then because I'm out of time. I know. It's sad to say it. It's sad to see me go, isn't it? But look at me. Look at me. No, don't look at me. Oh god, don't look. So, yep. I'll continue forward next episode. Wait. Ah! Why is that one so much worse than the other one? Why is it so dumb? Like, it's weaker. It doesn't launch you like the other one does. None of them launch you like the other ones do anymore. They turned down the power. What happened? Wait. Dash and then diagonal dash? Come on, guys. The end was in sight again. You know that saying I had earlier? The end is in sight. If I stop now, I'm gonna be back at square, like, 2 next episode. It wouldn't exactly be square 1. But it would probably be like square 2. And right now I'm on square, like, 8. I feel like. If there are 10 squares, I feel like I'm on square 8. Isn't that a good place to be, guys? Square 8. Square 8. Okay. Okay, ready? Don't let this one be a weak one. No! Okay, just don't curve as much. Like if I just dashed. But I'm confused as to what to do because... aren't I gonna run out of dash? I feel like I might run out of dash. Okay. No, why? Why? Okay, I'm sorry. It actually isn't fair to any of us. I've gotta call it here today. So, I know, we have to do it next episode, but I'm sure there are still a lot more rooms after this one, so it doesn't really even matter that much. I don't know, whatever. That is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye now.